Unaitwa nani msichana?
I'm Kate.
You are Kate.
Yeah.
What a beautiful name. So Kate, niko na swali and nataka jibu ndio tujue maybe I can naweza collect that ama namna gani.
Yeah.
So between the future, the present and the past, gani ina matter kwako? Unaweza gani inakali weight?
Ni future.
Ni future. So mbona useme future? Kwani future iko na nini?
Ni future kwa sababu kuna plans zenye niko nazo na kuna venye siku zifanya wakati wa past.
So
na sasa hii future I'm looking forward nizifanye.
Okay, asante sana. Another time kuna msichana hapa province yake ana smell fit, ndio? Right. So what's your name, madam? So between the past, the present and the future, gani iko na meaning in your life? Present. So why say present?
Because sasa ndio niko na kufanya chenye nataka, sijui mambo ya future.
So that is it. So your present matters a lot. Thank you for your time. What's your name?
My name is Jeff.
You are Jeff. Between the past, the present and the future, gani inakuanga na meaning kwa maisha yako?
The present.
The present. Kwa nini the present?
The present kwa sababu niko nayo na hiyo itadetermine future yangu.
So the present will determine the future.
Yeah.
Thank you for your time. Another beautiful lady we have here.
Hi.
So what's your name, madam?
My name is Lucy Barry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So niko na swali moja mbili tatu nitakuuliza, unaweza nijibu, si ndio?
Sawa, ina shida.
Between the past, the present na the future, gani wangana mean kwa maisha yako?
The present.
The present.
No. The future.
The future.
Yes.
Why the future?
The future because I know it holds many good things.
So you are hoping in carry good things.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Poa.
Waitwa nani?
Kingsley Koni.
Niambie maoni yako between the past, the future and the present, gani na matter kwako?
The past.
The past. Mbona useme past? Kwani past ilifanyika nini?
Ndio hapo ndo ndalani hizo mistake nilikuwa nafanya. Ndio ndio venye na deal nazo kumbe nisikuje tena kusimesi tena.
Madam, what's your name? Suzy. So niko na swali, unaweza nipatia jibu, si ndio? Regardless ni gani. Are you married?
I am not married.
You're not married. Okay, so between the past, the present and the future, gani wanga inakaa meaning in your life? Present. Kwa nini present?
So present ndio una create, as in the people around you ndio wanakuona. As in una impact watu sahi na present, whatever you do right now ndio ina impact watu. You can't say at the past or the future because you don't know what the future holds. Na past is already chishapangika. So right now when you get the time, do it sahi because you have the time now for which you.
Thank you for your time.
You're welcome.
Friends and neighbors, we are yet again back, and with as usual we have to look at the word and know what is most important in our lives. So today I'm gonna start with a question. Between the past, the present and the future, which is of more importance compared to the other? So you pose the question to yourself, look at it, integrate it, and find in your life which matters. But before that, remember at the end of the video to subscribe and to click that bell so that you don't miss a bit of my videos. So let's proceed. So I asked the question, and now the present is the time that we live in. The things that we have, the things that you can do right now at this particular time that you see, it is the present. Now, the things that you did in the past that cannot be corrected, the things that you did and cannot be corrected is in the past. So that is the past. The future is yet to come, or the time that you are still to exist, the unknown or the hidden. So that becomes the future. Now, as a Christian, the three, or say the two, the present and the past, are one and the very thing that you should get worried about. The future is unknown, so you don't have to care about it so much. It yet to come, but the past and the present matters. So now let's go back into the word and see how this works. So before we read, so we're gonna say these facts, that the things that you do now at this particular time, the present, they matter. Why? Because the present becomes a yesterday, or in other words, the today becomes a yesterday. There is nothing you can do. Now, the good thing is about the present is that you can do everything you want. You can go wherever you want. It is given to us. But the bad thing about today, it becomes a yesterday. It can never be changed when it comes a yesterday. The yesterday is today, and tomorrow becomes today. I know I've lost you there, but what am I saying is that the future becomes today, and today becomes the past or a yesterday. So those three times matters a lot all together. Now, why am I saying all these matters? So as I was saying, now in the ministry of Jesus, when Jesus died, in our lifetime it is the past. But that past, it is which dictates whether you will go to heaven or hell. Now, if you accept Jesus, the past that Jesus died, the action of Jesus dying in the past, it will become the part of salvation that will become in your future. So the death of Jesus, which is in the past, to me now, and then to you who are watching now, it becomes the optimum salvation. That is the reason you will go to heaven, because you accepted the death of Jesus that took part in the past. Again, so in when we come in the part of David, when we are looking at the lifestyle of David, at a time he wanted to build the temple for God, but because of his doings and because of his doing at the past, he was not in a place to build the temple. Now, when he went to tell Nathan about he wanted to build the temple for God, God told Nathan that he will not be the one to build the temple for him, because his hands were full of blood. Now look at this. David was a king and he was a warrior, and he went to battle all the time. But he wanted at this time, which he had not gone into battle, he wanted to build the temple for God. But God refused because of the past that David had committed. Yet he was the one that he had orchestrated all things to happen in his will. Now, the things that David did in the past made him not to build the temple for God. Now, the past matters. Again, in Romans chapter number, in a bit, so in Romans, okay, I'm lost there kidogo. So in Romans chapter 14 verse 12, it says that we will give an account for everything that we have done, in every action, in every word, or in everything, to be precise, that we have done. So what we have done now, it will become in the past as time goes on. And it says in Romans that whatever we did will give an account of what we have done. Now, the catch thing is, when we'll be in heaven in that particular time, it will be our present, but we will be sitting and arguing or giving views and all kind, if views will be given, that is, and all the action given account to what we have done, what, or we say we had done in the present time that we were on earth. So the things that you do now matters a lot, because if you do a bad thing tomorrow, the things you did becomes a yesterday, and that yesterday will be taken again back into heaven. So now you will give an account of what you did. We're together. So remember, the tomorrow comes today, and today becomes a yesterday. Every time matters, and every time really matters. For Christians, make sure to use today to good, so that it will not haunt you or dictate whether you go to heaven or hell when Romans chapter 14 verse 12 comes into an action. Remember to subscribe, and God bless you.